Okay, hey, we back. I know it's been a while, a little different setup. We're gonna get that fixed. But anyway, back to another episode of B-Side Podcast. We've gone a little bit. Got things to do, life. Well, we got the normal, my hoop guys. C Nice and DP. They in the building. And we back. We here. So, without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. Tune in to B-Side Podcast. All right, fellas, we back in the building. Here we go. I know it's been a long time coming, but we back. Finally. I think we got back up in the mix before the year ended. Oh, no. No, I don't want, no. Oh, no.
Is that new?
Beauty new right there, allegedly. Nope, she gotta go. Got in that. Oh, y'all know who I'm talking about. Just go to Instagram and look, Beauty New. That's who I'm talking about. Straight out of Chi-Town there, Dave. Straight out of Chi-Town, Dave. Gorgeous, wonderful, but I don't know. I could be getting catfish, but it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us.
He admitted it.
It does happen. It does happen because I'm sitting here like, yo, there's no way. But anyway, you never know. I'm going to test it out one of these days. I'm going to just go to Chi-Town, where she at, stack of money, and I'll let y'all know what's the end result.
You was going to pop up on her?
Hell yeah. Shit, yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, if that don't happen, I got money to burn. There's a whole bunch of them need some bills paid. It's all good. It's a win-win situation.
You better ask for like the neighborhood first.
Oh man, I ain't even worried about that, man. I'm not even worried about that. I'm not. Check in. So you saying I got to check in?
You need to check in, bro.
I mean, she'll know that I'm coming, but hey, come on, man. I got some cash. I got some cash in Chi-Town. If I need to check in, I'll check in.
No, okay. Well, new car coming down neighborhood means a lot.
Oh man, who said I won't come in a new car? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying a new car down the neighborhood. Ain't like I'm talking a car that don't live in the neighborhood.
It's Uber, buddy. It's Uber. I'm not going to no neighborhoods. I'm gonna be at the hotel.
Remember they said they robbing the black car. Uber
hey, man,
down.
I'm gonna be at the hotel. I ain't going to nobody's neighborhood.
Okay,
they robbing the black Ubers in Chi-Town. Remember we read that article.
Hey man, I'm gonna be at the telly. I'm gonna be at the telly.
Protect yourself at all times.
Of course, always that. Come on, always that.
Especially below the belt.
You know what I'm saying? Damn. Anyway, fellas, what's been up, man? What's been up? Anything? Come on, let's get started. What's been up?
Man, everything,
Politics, man. Politics.
Oh, that's everyday life right there.
NBA, NFL, you know what I mean? Everything. We don't even want to talk about the rap game. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So, everything.
No doubt. Well, I have to admit, it's been a little over 5-6 weeks since the election. And you know who I had to talk to. You know who I had to talk to?
Who?
The undercover black Republican himself, DP. First thing on my mind, I said, I wonder how he's feeling right now. I wonder how he's feeling. So we live and direct. So how are you feeling about the election turnout, Dave? Or the results, I should say.
I mean, it's exactly what I thought was going to play out. You know what I mean? I gave y'all the whole, rundown what was going to happen, prior. Y'all just wasn't listening.
Wait a minute. What rundown was that? What rundown was that?
I see doctors say, I told y'all. Yeah, I told you already.
But that really happens when I say
Oh, man.
Told you, man. Told you I want to listen, man. You may change, man. It's change.
But that's change? We already had them before. It's a repeat.
I mean, so you want more of the same? What you're trying to say?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
You want
more of the same.
more of the same situation we in today.
And what situation is that?
Oh man, bleeding border.
Bleeding. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, a bleeding border.
I thought it was down. I thought the numbers are down. That's just a talking point, right? I thought the numbers are down on immigration come through the border on the south.
Where you hear that? They come in everywhere, man. My nephew works for the Border Patrol, man, and his mandate was, and these are his words. Steve, stop complaining and let them in.
Yeah.
You're holding up the line. Yeah. Let them in.
Yeah.
So again, bleeding border. I'm not going off talking points. I'm going off people who actually work on the border. So I don't know where you get your talking point from. I get facts.
Allegedly? Are these alleged facts?
I got sources. No, I got sources, bro.
Are these alleged facts sources. Or
no? This is real. This is real.
Because a lot on the right are saying exactly what you're saying.
I'm just a lot of what they saying ain't always true. It's a lot of politics involved. I'm giving you raw, uncut information right from the border. Mm-hmm. Right from the border. So yeah, bleeding border.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, they more supportive about sexuality than, you know what I mean, than gun control. You know, so I'm just saying. I mean, a lot of that stuff going on. I'm just saying, it's just time for a whole nother narrative.
But they've never concentrated. They don't want to fix the border. How long has this been going on?
Man, for years. Going on? I mean, for years. You know what I mean? For years.
Where the wall at?
Yeah.
Where the wall at? Mexico still gonna pay for
it? Well, we need the immigrants.
I'm just saying.
We need the immigrants. We need them. We're gonna do all this work, and people fail to realize. People fail to realize.
God's willing, 4 years from now, ain't gonna be no wall.
That's a lot of money they bring in. That's a lot of tax money they bring in, and they can't even use the benefits for. So we're kind of like the immigrants that we do that. We're kind of like, are we taking from them as well? I mean, is it a quid pro quo? You come in, we're gonna tax you, but you don't get no rights if you don't go the following procedures to try to get citizenship.
Look, I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I'm just saying that there is a change needed.
Because of the bleeding border. Okay, that's one point.
Just a change needed, man. You know what I mean? Everything we've been seeing now, the inflation, all of that. I mean, at some point, it ain't gone down. It's still at 2%, bro. So I mean, I don't know. Still, okay,
it's a little higher than 2% now. It's went up. It's went up over the past 3 months.
I mean, regardless of which, you go to the grocery store, I could buy 12 items, and it's gonna cost $80.
You gonna buy what?
12 items cost $80.
Okay.
And we're talking orange juice, bacon, eggs, bread, 2 cases of water. $80.
You get some of these talking points on that right side. You're saying everything that they're saying. Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying, 12 things, $80.
So is that gonna change?
That's not even a talking point. That's just what happened to me.
I mean, I just want to know, is it gonna change?
It's gonna go
we
higher.
Don't know. Well, I mean, we don't know. But a lot of it may or may not, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, we know he's gonna not tax as much on the capital gains tax. So, hey.
But
that's gonna be a little bit of something that you
that's
can take
only
away
a small percent. That's a small percentage of Americans, right? That worried about capital gain taxes. That's a small percentage of very small.
Look, you said talking points for me. I ain't saying nothing about everybody else. Okay, hey, I don't know about the percentages of that. I'm only talking about.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean.
I know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? These are my talking points. This is why I think change. This is why I think change is needed.
So is this the right change?
There is no right and wrong in politics. It's only what's good for you. That's my take.
Okay. We got the bleeding border. We got the
Inflation.
rising inflation.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You got sexuality over gun control.
Wait a minute. Where's that? Wait, hold on. Explain.
The Democrats is more about promoting, you know what I mean, and endorsing this whole sexuality movement, you know what I mean, instead of actually doing a lot more in, you know what I mean, gun control. I'm just
we're listening. We're listening.
Call it what you want. I just gave you my points. Those are my points. You know what I mean?
I ain't say
because you were forgetting that one. I just threw that one back out there because you forgot that one. That's all.
So you talking about like abortions, Planned Parenthood? I don't understand why.
No, I said sexuality. I ain't say nothing about, you know what I mean. Pregnancies, sexuality.
That's not part of.
No, that's sexual. That's sexuality.
Okay. Okay. So the Democrats are promoting sexuality over gun control. Okay. All right.
So the Republicans are promoting gun control over sexuality?
We don't know yet. They ain't in office.
Because I thought they was like, hey, there is no gun control. Is what I thought. They was like, hey, man, whatever.
Look, you know the Republicans all about guns. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying they're going to come in. Yeah, I ain't going to say they're going to come in. Yeah, I know they're going to come in and be like, hey, you know what I mean? We're going to stop giving cats guns. You know what I mean? But the bottom line is, you know what I mean, there's ways to put, you know, Obama tried to put a nice gun control plan in order when he was in office. Had it all right.
7-day wait period.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get everything. He wanted longer. He wanted to be 25 instead of, you know what I mean, 18, 20, all of that stuff. And the background check, he did a lot for that. You know what I mean? And that actually got pushed back a lot. You know what I mean? By, you know what I mean, a lot of people. But we know if Democrats say it, Republicans will go against it. Republicans say it, Democrats will go against it. So it'll be kind of hard to say, you know what I mean, who's against what and what's against who. It's about who says it first.
I want to know. Well, I want to know who you backed. Are you an independent? Are you a Republican? Or are you a Democrat?
There are no independents, so you can stop that. You know what I mean? Who you vote for?
It was only two candidates. You can be an independent and vote for a Republican or Democrat.
I mean, that's a day of the past. Stop it. You one or the other.
So you're not answering it.
No, I'm giving you the facts. There weren't.
So you're not.
No, we're gonna stop that right now. You're gonna stop it right now. Because at the end of the day, last 3 elections, wasn't no independent runner. Wasn't no Ross Perot's in there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Oh my God! Right there.
You either one or the other. Now it's either are you just conservative, you know what I mean, one, or you conservative on the other, or you just all the way left or all the way right. That's it.
Yeah.
Ain't
well,
no...
I guess this panel is all split up then. This panel is all split up. Because I ain't vote for neither of them heifers.
So did you write in who you wanted as president? Or you just left it blank?
I wrote in.
You wrote yourself in?
I voted in by namesake.
Your namesake? You put your name down as the president?
No, not by name. The man that has the name that I have.
Oh, West. Oh, look, that's proper. That's proper. So, yeah, man.
So that's where I went with it.
Yeah, that's right. That's
cat got morals. You know what I mean? These other cats I don't know about.
Yeah.
So hey man, it is what it is. So when it comes crashing and burning down,
hey, man,
I didn't sign on that line.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Man, I feel you. Hey, that's good. That's good. I like Cornell.
I ain't vote for either.
No doubt.
That's just the reality.
No doubt. I went with the matriarchal candidate. Went with the matriarchal candidate. You know what I mean? You know, like shit. I mean, how many
I mean,
times I voted for it?
I can see your motivations behind all that, though. You know what I mean? It was a lot of booty jiggling and all that. I know you like all of that, and you know, during the campaigns and all that, I'm sure that enticed a lot of you. You know, to entice you to vote. You know what I mean?
Hey man, hey, yeah. I mean, hey, why not? Why not? I mean, they had Kid Rock. We're gonna have Megan Thee Stallion. I think I'm gonna check out Megan Thee Stallion over Kid Rock. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce, I think I'll get Beyonce over than Sylvester Stallone. You know what I mean? Why not? Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? It's like, hey, you know, I figured, hey, I voted for a Euro American male before. I voted for African American before. So why not vote for a sister? I mean, I want to keep it even. Even though I was leaning my man Cornell, no question. But it's like my man Dr. Carr said it. I think he said it best that it's going to be hard for the states. I don't want to say United States of America. The states. It's going to be hard for the states to vote for. Not necessarily a prophet, but you know where I'm coming from. You know how what realm Cornell West comes from. You know what I mean? Philosopher, pastor. But that's my guy. You know what I mean? It was almost like a eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, I'm going to go with the blue because that red is dead. The red is dead. They out their motherfucking minds. Out their motherfucking minds. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. You know, we can go to the policies. If you want to go to the policies, what the Biden-Harris administration has done, go to whitehouse.gov, or I think it's wh.gov too. List of all the policies. I think I've sent those to you guys. I think I did, right? Yeah, I know I did. Yeah. So, you know, to each its own. You know what I mean? The whole thing, as long as you participate, you know, that's part of it. You know, voting. That's just part of, I will say, trying to be a citizen of the states. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting after January 20th. You know what I mean? I should say interesting. We've been through it before, but a lot of this stuff should not surprise me. What is about to go down, and somebody said it best. Is it Michael Steele? Is that Michael Steele, the brother, Republican brother? Yeah, Michael Steele. Yeah, said it best. America shows you what she wants, and the states they wanted Fat Donnie in office, and that's what they wanted. So
yeah, no question.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. They went with the what I want to say, the class collaboration, and went that route. So hey, deal with it. I mean, you know, ain't nothing we ain't never dealt with before. So hey, all you other cats naive on some things, deal with it. No question. Comments?
Well,
Any other comments?
I mean, you know, the way I feel about the whole thing is like this. I mean, they showed us this before with Hillary. They showed us this before. And as far as America of itself, it is who we thought they were. And that's just the reality. You know, if you really think about it, it is who we thought they were. And everything that people say, you know, regards to people's race, religion, or creed, what somebody spews, they pretty much ride with that. And that's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? That's just pretty much how I look at it. You know what I mean? So we seen it before. You know what I mean? So we went through 4 years of it. We're going to go through another 4 years and see what happens. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, everybody got to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta work. Gotta work.
Kazi
Kazi is the blackest of all. That's right.
You know what I mean? So, but they are who we thought they were. What was that, Denny Green? You know what I'm saying? That's the reality.
Hey, somebody might could get that meme and put it out there. I'll get that Denny Green meme.
Yep.
Question.
You got to bring it back. That in the playoffs.
So, speaking of politics again, like you said, they what was that again? See, they what?
They are
who we thought they are.
Yep.
Yeah, the Subway murderer, choke murder is off.
Oh dang.
No? I mean, the guy got awful murder charges. He murdered a man, choked out a man, peeled him off, and here go that other side. Oh, he's a patriot. Oh, wonderful job.
I really don't understand this. Now we're talking about my man on the train, right?
Yes. Clarify the name. What was the name of the parties? Let's see here. I'll get my facts straight. It was Daniel Penny. That's his name. Daniel Penny. Daniel Fuckery Penny, acquitted of NYC subway choke.
Now this is what I don't understand.
Of Jordan Neely.
The chokehold is banned though. You're not allowed to use the chokehold, right?
You know police officer.
So
he wasn't no police officer.
So hear me out here. So if the chokehold is banned for police or security or whatever, but it's not banned for regular citizens, so in other words, we can go up to anybody in the state of New York, put them in a chokehold and kill them, and get off.
Well, not us. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you try to do that on the Euro. Don't you do that.
I'm just saying though, like it's banned for police officers and law enforcement, but you let a citizen do this to someone that was a what do they say, a transient or a bum. So first of all, where's the compassion? Number one. Number two, why did he have to kill him though? Why when you choking somebody, you know that, hey, this cat's not breathing, whatever. You let this cat go, they gonna cough, you know what I mean? Whatever. So my thing is like, how do you get a verdict of that knowing that this thing is banned from the people that are supposed to police the citizens aren't even supposed to use? I don't understand.
It's a good point. Good point.
Like I said, I just don't understand like how that's, because my thing is he didn't have a weapon. As far as I know, the dude didn't touch nobody. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so he's a little deranged. You go up and you kill him. So mind you, people go around killing bums. That's kind of like, so his life don't matter.
So on that, let me. I think I heard this correctly off somebody. So if you're threatening somebody or a group, is that considered an assault? We know when the battery comes into play, when you physical contact. But if you verbally threaten someone or a group, is that considered an assault?
Yeah, terrorist threats.
Okay, once again.
So that's probably what they ran on, right? I didn't read anything about the case, but thinking of that, if you like verbally threaten someone and actually walk towards them or that group, that is an assault. Now, once you put hands or physical contact, that's the battery.
Once again,
well, the problem is, and to C's point, sometimes people get killed and it could be accidental, kind of like a car accident, and somebody drunk and driving. They may not get it for murder. That's an accident, right? They'll get it for manslaughter.
But he didn't get that.
That's my problem. That's my problem. That's my problem.
The judge threw it out.
Yeah, and that's the problem I have with that whole case. look, if you're not gonna get them for, you know what I mean, whatever, first, second, third degree murder, you know what I mean? Because if you get into a fight with somebody and you kill them, that's manslaughter.
We know somebody that happened to.
Like I said, manslaughter. If even if you kill somebody in your own house, they still call that manslaughter if a burglar come in your crib and you shoot them. There's a lot with that case, man. And that's why judges, man, it shouldn't just be a one judge. It should be a committee of judges on every case. This one judge stuff ain't working.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, it's definitely lopsided. And we know, once again, this little class collaboration going on.
Man, we know the attorney general and the lawyers, the favors, and all that old other stuff, and somebody trying to make a name for themselves, and they pushing this dude through because he's on his way of becoming an attorney general, deputy attorney, and then they have to win the case that he wasn't supposed to win. We know this, especially in New York City.
You know, they look at Denny like, yo, that could be my cousin. That could be my nephew. That could be my brother. That could be my father.
And like I said, it has nothing to do with the victims, you know what I mean, or the defendant. It has everything to do with who the attorneys are. And that's political in itself. It has nothing to do with doing right by justice of a person who was killed.
And I think also that, I hate it when they give out all the financial discrepancies of athletes. Cases, major cases. Let's see what the judge made. Let's see what the prosecutors made. Let's see who all made money off of this.
Exactly.
Did the city get any money?
Exactly.
Let's see who made money off of this, because then it just be like, wait a minute here. What? Man, I think that will like raise some eyebrows. Like, wait a minute here. The judge made how much off of this? The prosecuting attorney made how much off of this? The city made how much off of this?
And you know what really, if y'all didn't follow that whole YSL thing and the whole debauchery that went down, you know what I mean, with that particular case, that should turn into a movie on how poorly orchestrated that case was by the prosecutor.
Crazy.
You know, they was trying to hold sidebars, you know what I mean, with the judge and the defendant's lawyers, you know what I mean, wasn't even back there, you know what I mean, to talk to them. They was like, well, didn't y'all just have a sidebar and y'all didn't even include me? Dude got kicked. That lawyer got kicked out of the courtroom for arguing that point.
Yeah, it was a debauchery.
Something that he had right overdoing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like I said, man. Yeah, man. So like that verdict there, like I said, it need to be 3 judges on the panel, and like you said, we need to find out who's paying who.
Yeah, let's see where this money coming. Because I didn't know that for the longest. Maybe I was naive to certain things.
But it's bad, bro.
Man, I didn't know money was chopped up like that.
It's bad, dude. It's bad.
I didn't know that.
And that's why the Blue was so upset about like who's gonna be the judges and all this, and a lot of these counties and all that, because again, you start getting these people in there, then they start ruling on anything.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, like this situation, allegedly he's known in the area dancing whatever for panhandling, right? And allegedly, like I said, I didn't read everything, but just some of them.
No, but not allegedly. That's true. That's what they said.
And he comes on the train. I'm hungry. Somebody help me out. Then here come the threats. And like C said, I mean, okay, like, why not break his wrist, break his fingers? But
this is a civilian,
but to kill you.
Once he interacts with him. Now is more on the lines. I can't let this fool up because he might get me.
Well, I mean,
type of thing.
But it was like,
you should know.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
trying to choke the life out of somebody.
But you see him when dude was choking. You see footage when Cash is tapping my man on his. Hey, let him go.
Yeah.
Let him go, man. Let him go.
Yeah.
Let it go. Come on, let it go.
Yeah, like, and that's funny. I don't know if y'all saw like the one subway thing where the dude from Ukraine was talking to the young black kid, and he's like, you know what I mean? You get off the train, little fella. And little fella like, you get off on such and such street. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'll mop you up. So they get off. The Ukraine soldier got off, you know what I mean? Swung on little man. Little man, you know what I mean? Woo-whopped him, had him on the ground. Everybody tried to break it up. But when old boy had the upper hand, you know what I mean? They was just sitting back like, let it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But soon as little man got the upper hand on old boy, you know what I mean? They started stopping it, you know what I mean? Don't take it no further. Don't take it no further.
Class collaboration. Oh, you can't let that happen. But
yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
But if it was reversed, get him. Oh, we ain't doing nothing. Yeah, it's like C always says too. They true colors are always shown. Always shown.
All the time.
Always shown, man. That's why I just like we've got ran the fast one. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. It's like it's almost like not saying that. What is it called when something happens over and over and over again and you're dulled out? I'm trying to think of the right word of it.
Numb.
Yes. Where it's just like it's
desensitized. Desensitized is another word.
There you go. Desensitized. It is like because we've seen everything done to us for hundreds of years. And it's like it keeps happening. It keeps happening. At this day and age, it's about to be 2025, and lynchings still happening. That was just a modern day lynching. That's all, or even a modern day mob rule. It's almost like it's so desensitized that you're almost like not motionless, but what is it where you can't move? Like you're almost paralyzed. You know, but it's like, but for nothing, but for nothing. Hopefully, they hit him in the pocket civilly because this is crazy.
Like I said before, this guy is a transient.
Doesn't have a family too? Doesn't he have kids?
If he never attacked anyone, he does not deserve to lose his life over, you know what I mean, being on the train. You know what I mean? Pretty much. He doesn't deserve to die. That's why I'm like, how did they, you know what I mean? Like, there's no repercussion for killing somebody with a chokehold that the military or, you know what I mean, the police, they're not allowed to use.
And he has a military background.
Exactly.
So I'm sure he has some type of combat skills.
So that's why I'm like, so he did this on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, that's not an accident. That's not an accident.
No, class collaboration, privilege, I can get away with it. And also, they do not look at us as normal human beings. Kill the brutes. They don't look at, they look at us, what, subhuman? Is that the correct word? They look at us in a subhuman manner. I was just that guy. It's just, you know, but let that be reversed. Let some black man who was in the military choke out a transient. I don't even think they get to the point of choking out.
Like I said, man, that is kind of like there's no repercussions for a man losing his life on the train.
I don't think so. You didn't have to kill him. Why not detain him till the cops got there?
You tell me you couldn't give him 2 buyouts and he would have been, you know.
Or you could just walked off the train.
Right?
You could have left. But, you know. Hey,
well, I was just reading the reason why it went to that point because a lot of people testified against Neely, saying that they were terrified. So there were people on the train. Looks like, you know what I mean, multiple races of people, not just one. You know what I mean, was saying that they were terrified of this guy, and they were glad that Neely took in because someone needed to do something. Now
Once
killing
again,
them,
he
killing
shouldn't be
them
able
is
to
a
kill
whole nother story. You know,
That's
you
a
know
whole
what I mean?
nother level.
You should not be allowed to do that.
Whole
You know what
nother
I mean?
level.
But as far as stepping up, you know what I mean, and putting somebody in their place, you know what I mean, that could have been out of place, you know, that part, yeah. I mean, I commend him for that, but not killing nobody.
No, exactly. That's all I'm saying. He should not be dead. You know what I mean? Should not be dead, especially by that chokehold that we know is illegal, especially in that state.
Chokehold ain't legal in the street fight. See,
I
you
said
know,
that state by the
I
police
mean,
officer, if they're not allowed to do it,
no, I mean they
like
I said, they can chokehold you. They just can't put their foot on your neck. There's a difference.
No,
I think
in
we
the
got
in the state of New York, because it happened to Eric Gardner. The chokehold is what killed him.
Oh,
So
the
New
dude
York
with the
State,
cigarettes. The cigarettes.
exactly.
Yeah, I got you.
And his mother was at the press conference too.
That's why I'm like, wait, how does that happen? Where they already went through this, the police, the law enforcement, they're not supposed to do that, and then right after a civilian comes in and does the same thing. So it's like, wait a minute. That, you know what I mean? Let's do apples to apples, you know what I mean? Because that don't add up to me. Doesn't add up.
Yeah, it don't add up. But, you know, once again, it's it's mind-boggling stuff, man.
And my thing is too, I mean, I didn't read the case or anything too, but did they actually square off, or he just grabbed his cat from behind?
Yeah, see that.
You see, so that's you know, because my thing is like, if you terrified, you know, you'd be like, oh yeah, he, you know, they were squaring off in there, or did he just grab this dude?
Well, he knew that fool was a dancer, so he probably thought he had to do some moves like, you know what I mean, Muhammad Ali. I mean, he had good footwork. He ain't want to square up with him. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He took the 100. He took the 100. He took the 100. He took the 100 to beach. He took the 100 to beach. He took the 100 to beach method.
Another thing I'm curious about, just thinking about this, right? So it's like, okay, so is Penny from that area? If he on riding the sub train, is he a regular? So I'm thinking, like, has he seen him before?
He was always on the train. They said.
Okay,
I mean, it was regular on the subway. Yeah.
So I'm sure he probably seen that dude before. You know, if that guy was no or something, it's just well. Let's continue this moment. Okay, let's talk about the CEO killing. Your boy Luigi Mangione.
They caught that fool. Ain't that crazy?
Caught it. And then this guy had a gun on him. He had a gun on him. He had the gun on him.
This is a paid event. This is gotta be.
I don't think that's him.
But I'm thinking like this. Oh,
that's that fool. Oh, that's him.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm thinking like this. This dude comes from, I guess you would say, upper class, and his parents or his family own, like, if I'm not mistaken, like, is it 6 nursing homes or some shit like that?
Yeah.
They own something like that. And
So
I want to say nursing homes or some health. Huh?
So he knows the system.
So I'm sitting here like, whatever company that CEO, did they give him some bad deals on? You know what I mean?
No. Yeah. The problem is this. You know what? Like I said, their parents own a nursing home, and they know how these insurance companies screw you.
Don't pay.
you need a certain medication. Sorry, you know what I mean? We can't cover that. But I need it to live.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't cover that. You know what I mean? And he probably saw it his whole life. You know what I mean? Seeing these people, you know what I mean, complain about, they got insurance, but they can't get the right medication because their insurance don't cover it. And don't have any other alternatives either.
And like you building off what you're just saying, he had words on some of the bullets: delay, deny, dispose.
Yeah. You know, and I mean, shucks. I mean, I always talk about how the biggest scam in America is insurance companies.
Oh, no question. Because I'm tired of State Farm having all these celebrities. That's why my goddamn Bills high. How much you paying who? Cut that out.
Stop all these commercials.
Just show the logo with some words behind it. I don't need to see.
You don't need to advertise.
No, I don't need to see. I don't need to see Aaron Rodgers and all them. The whole WNBA.
Mercury Insurance don't advertise.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to see all that. That dude been the same agent for how long?
Yeah.
The dude in the commercials, he been there how long?
Yeah.
I don't need to see all that.
Biggest scam, man. You know, but I'm still, like I said, I'm still surprised they caught that fool. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And that's funny. They had this one dude on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was like some, you know, assassin dude that was like over in Afghanistan a couple years and all over in the Middle East. He was like, this dude who did this is sloppy.
Yeah.
He said he done no real hit man.
Yeah.
He said, look how he said that's the wrong gun to use in that. He said he walked right up to the dude and he shot him in the leg first. He said because the gun was pointed down. You know, he was like, man, who did this? You know what I mean? He was critiquing the whole thing.
That's what I was about to say. That's crazy. That's crazy that a hitman is critiquing somebody who tried to take somebody out. That's crazy.
He said, oh no, this was not a professional hit. He said, I just walked up, just bam, right in the head. You know what I mean? He said, he comes up, he backs up, that's the wrong weapon. He said, that's the wrong weapon of choice.
Wasn't it a 3D gun?
Yeah, and man, I don't know if it was a 3D gun or not, but he's like, man, this dude does not know what they doing. You know what I mean? He's like,
ghost gun, 3D ghost gun.
Yeah, he's like, he don't know what this person was doing. But this fool said something that really disturbed me too. He said, man, if I'm ever doing something like that, and if there's like 25 people in a radius and I need to get out, everybody dying.
Yeah.
Yo.
No witnesses.
Yeah.
Yo.
No witnesses.
That's the hitman.
Yeah. And he don't have that firepower. Yeah.
You got to be careful who you're hanging with.
Did he stutter, Dave? Did he stutter?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Cat's like, man, I was hanging with this cat.
He killed me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I was with him.
Yeah. He said, all y'all got to go. All you got to go.
It's people out there really like that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, but what I was thinking here, man, also, you know, tragedy, but sometimes you got to look at the thing, the simplified things, right? As far as what you were saying, Dave, how a professional hitman critiqued him, right? Then I was thinking that the main thing that they put out there, the main thing that triggered them focusing on him, this fool lifted his guard over a woman. Remember? They said he flirted with a girl at Starbucks. Never trust a big booty in a smile. That girl is poison. Belle Biv DeVoe said it years ago. This guy on a run seen a beautiful woman that time to hey. Fellas, still be careful over these women, man. Be careful.
Adam and Eve.
Be careful. Be careful.
Well, I mean, it's kind of cynical that you put the women in there as being that this fool killed somebody. I mean, I
thought I made the disclaimer before I said it. I thought I made a disclaimer.
No, you did. No, you did. No, that wasn't a clear disclaimer. No, it didn't cover all the bases. It did not cover all the bases. It did not. No, you missed out on a lot of details.
Shortcut.
You missed out on a lot of details. You know what I mean? How about God works in mysterious ways? Because if that fool don't get there,
you can't put God. You can't be because he slipped up. You put God behind. He slipped up.
In the universe. Sometimes there are no coincidences.
Well, I'm gonna say this. When you go through the whole.
There are laws in this world too.
When you go through the whole magnitude of this, realistically, for as much as facial recognition is supposed to be in New York City, and as much as everything is supposed to be captured, how that fool get to Pennsylvania? Because if you think about this, happened in Manhattan.
He had a hoodie on, and they got that fool.
Everybody got a hoodie on in New York.
I know, but they got pictures of that fool like this, turning his face. So they got all of those cameras and them angles that you was talking about. That's how they caught that fool. See,
but my thing is, there was no way he should have been able to get out of New York City. He should have been able to get out of it.
This ain't it wasn't Gotham. You know what I mean? It was New York City. See,
he wasn't supposed to be able to get out of here, dude.
One train gets you up out of there. See, one train gets you up out of there. See,
everybody's looking for him.
That whole city is saturated. You ain't gonna, that's like a needle in a haystack. I'm surprised they caught the fool.
That's crazy to me, dude.
We're talking in a matter of days. They still ain't called, Biggie and Tupac killer.
Like I said, they know who they are. They ain't telling nobody. They know who they are.
They caught this man in less than a week.
They knew this fool's jacket though too, which was kind of crazy to me. They talk about people buying this jacket because I was like, man, this is crazy, dude.
No,
they worried about the killer's jacket.
People are pissed. That's just showing you a testament on how people don't care about how they're being screwed by the corporations.
But get this. Didn't they say that the major key somebody told he was in McDonald's or some shit like that?
Yeah. Yep. Cat went to McDonald's. Now I can only imagine, you know what I mean? Hey, they say when you pull a trigger and you waste somebody, man, some things psychologically kind of go through you, man. So apparently all of that is true because there was some abnormal behavior, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That cat displayed.
Taking off the mask, seeing the girl, taking off the mask, going up there getting the value meal number one.
That is some crazy kind of adrenaline.
Well, you got to think, Cat didn't have no stash house or nothing. Where the hell was he sleeping for these days? Where was he at?
It was poorly planned.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So where was this? Did he even sleep?
He wasn't even thinking about this. He wasn't even thinking about what happens afterwards.
He ain't eat nothing, so that's why he had to go to McDonald's.
And that's why you can't put anything past anybody, bro. Because at the end of the day, dude, cats do some foul stuff.
You really don't know people. You really don't.
You
don't.
don't
even know people close to you.
You
really
don't. Really temporary insanity is a real thing, and and sometimes it's permanent. But temporary insanity is a real thing.
It is.
Believe it.
Yeah, it's
and Juice is real. That's a real thing. That movie with Juice too. That's real.
You got the juice now.
Yeah, man.
Real.
That power of that gun or that power of being dominant over someone.
It's power, period.
Yep.
They say money is the root. No, power is the root. And I'm sure we'll talk about that a little bit later. You know what I mean? Segment.
You talking about the 50 Cent power? Yo, you talking about the power in general? What are you talking about here? Yeah, it's
Jigga.
We leaving that alone.
Too soon.
What? What? That is a hot topic.
You want to talk about Jigga? Is that what you and Diddy again?
Again, I mean, we talk about politics all the time.
That's how Jigga came up because he got in the suit.
And the 13-year-old.
Wait a minute.
So I'm gonna be like my man. How is a 13-year-old based off of the story that they had in an NBC publication? How does a 13-year-old go to the limos like, hey, where's the party at? Where's the party at? Oh, you know what? I think such and such would like you to come to this party. You go to this party, you 13-year-old, and nobody thinking, hey, this person is way too young to be up in here. By themselves? Doesn't that seem strange? And where's the parent at where your 13-year-old just get to be out at late night?
See, there's a thing called the ghetto, and some people live in the ghetto, and they have kids that's raised in the ghetto.
Okay, but then after this happened, hold up though. After this happened, this same 13-year-old got on the phone, hey, let me call my pops, pick me up. I don't get that. That don't add up to me.
She could be scared, man.
That don't add up to me.
It again. See, I didn't live this pampered lifestyle, you know what I mean, like y'all did, you know what I mean, as kids, apparently. You know what I mean, I grew up in the grimy gutter. Projects. Seen it. Went to school with it. 7th, 8th grade, you know what I mean? You ain't got no car. Like we in 7th, 8th grade, you know what I mean? I can't afford no car. You know what I mean? They going out with cats well out of high school, picking them up. Foul stuff, bro. Foul. And cats rolling like they really picking up like somebody like a dime piece. You don't even know what she gonna look like at 25. You know what I mean? She 13, 14 years old. I mean, so that's what I'm kind of saying, man. You know what I mean? It's like cats be out, bro.
Okay,
they be out. There ain't no explanation. They be out.
So my thing is also, okay, you was 13 at the time. This is 25 years later, right? So is this just a civil claim? Because you can't have a criminal thing because that thing passed, right? That little law that they had. So are you going to show your face on this? Or are you still going to play behind closed doors? Because you can say whatever and nobody knows it's you.
Why does that matter? And what if it's true?
Because what if it's not true and you just what if it's not true and you're making the claim on something, but it looks like it's for the money. If it's the truth, I would think you say, no, I'm gonna show my face and this is what happened. That's all I'm saying, because it's like it's 25 years later.
We're talking women and rape. They don't ever really like to show their face with that. However that go, it ain't never been like an ordeal where they do that. That is something psychologically, I don't think any male will ever be able to determine that. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna put it to you like this. If you, Bob, I don't know, I can't speak for you, but I'm just saying, you grow up, there's dope dealers out, you know what I mean, live on the block, around the block, you know what I'm saying?
I fucking them young girls.
Bam. And you got to look at it from a standpoint of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Straight
I've been in somebody's crib, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean, somebody who's older, you know what I mean, kind of walked up in there. And the first thing's like, man, ain't nobody trying to get somebody that's been dug out. This is the mentality. You know what I mean? You talking about somebody who sold drugs, you know what I mean, to kids. They ain't care about the kids' lives. They selling drugs to them. So why would they care about anything else? And last thing I checked, that's what Jay was doing, right? So in line to me, I put it to a point like that things that I've visually kind of, you know what I mean, seen. It ain't really about like, hey, man, I don't think that cat capable. I think anybody's capable.
No, all I'm saying
you know what I mean?
is I'm not doing no defense. All I'm saying is if you're going to say this, I'm just like, hey, it's 25 years later. So why would you not say, hey, this is what happened to me?
But just think, 10 years ago, people would have smited on the person that said something. Now people are actually listening. You say something 10 years ago.
That Me Too movement changed a lot of things.
You say something 10 years ago.
Yep.
Ain't nobody paying no attention. There's no validity at all in that. So that's why nobody says anything, you know what I mean? But you come up now and people people sometimes have things that happen to them, man, that's a PTSD, even as a kid, that, it just triggers at a certain point in life. Man, you know what I was watching the other day, dude? We decided we were going to do the podcast. First, I go on X and see what we can kind of. First thing I look at, this one chick who says she going to end up screwing 100 dudes in 24 hours. They interviewed her. Yeah, and she did it. They interviewed her, and she broke down crying. You wonder why. Psychologically, a mind can't take that kind of stuff, bro.
I thought you was going to say something else, Paul.
She was broke. That too. But think about it on a scale like that. She volunteered for it. This was her idea until it wasn't. Now her brain, she's screwed in the head, bro. So if that gave me a whole lot of clarity about, like that whole ordeal.
And then
you can't
think,
you can't mess with yourself like that, man. That's like you said, self-inflicted stuff, bro.
And then it's like, hell, they I don't know who, but somebody got to Usher and Justin Bieber young. 15, 14, you know what I mean?
See, but this is what I'm saying.
So if cats is mess with boys, you don't think they're gonna mess with the girls too?
Well, my thing is, this is how I looked at that, and I looked at it as when these cats trying to be entertainers and that entertainer role, because I'm gonna keep it 100 because this is the B-side podcast and I'm the only one that will go out and just say whatever. Hollywood is a gay community. It's them fools is gay. You know what I mean?
You ain't going out. You're not going out on a limb with that one, see though.
I'm just saying, but people don't ever talk about it though. You know what I mean?
A lot of backdoorians.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
No, they don't talk about it, dude. I'm talking about down to the hairdresser. I'm down to the guy that give you the clothes. I'm down to the props guy. Like, I'm down to, you know what I mean? It's a whole gay industry. Industry. You know what I mean? Industry. I guarantee if they did a poll, there's not a lot of straight people in that industry all the way through. Wardrobes, you know what I mean? I'm talking about everything that's included in that entertainment industry. So I don't think people really realize that you have people playing a straight man, but ain't a straight man.
Women, you got me, because Sherman Hensley and Family Matters, that messed me up. Them two. I said Sherman Hensley and my man Family Matters, that messed me up. And Uncle Phil, like, wait a minute here.
No, Richard Pryor got me, bro.
Yeah,
Richard, I'm like, no way in the world.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass. I'm like, no, come on, bro. Not Teddy, man. But Paul again.
You know what I mean? But
Paul was hanging around Richard, so you know how that worked. Yeah.
So you know, Little Richard. But you know what I'm saying? But you gotta think about it. The whole industry.
Little Richard said he never was, though. Little Richard said he wasn't gay.
Where's the come on, son, little? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Ain't nobody falling for that one. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, when you know, I think people forget. What I'm trying to say is, I think people forget.
Oh, look on his face.
Like when you hear this, like they forget what the industry. Damn, like I said, B-side podcast, we supposed to keep it real, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to keep it real. This is what the people want to talk about, but they don't talk about. But it's real. It's real. You know.
Come on, son.
You know what I'm saying? It's real, dude. Like it's the whole industry. It ain't just a couple cats that we talking about. It's the whole industry.
So what do you mean? Okay, the whole industry. So now what? The whole industry is.
So what I'm saying is, people are they act like it's not something that isn't possible, but they failing to realize what the industry and who it has in it.
Just don't do it with minors, see? You can be whatever you want to be. Don't. That's all Bob was saying. Justin Bieber. We just say, hey, man, don't mess with the kids. You know what I mean?
Hold up, but this
keep consensual adults.
This is what I'm saying, though. You're correct. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with kids. But this is something, when you look, you're like, wait a second. These people or these individuals, this has been going on with Elvis Presley. This has been going on from Cass. This has been going on for a long time, but people act shocked. But I'm like, look at the industry. The industry, not too many people is on the up and up. That's all I'm saying. So.
Oh, wait a minute. So wait, I mean, up and up as in what? What do you mean up and up?
Heterosexual.
Up. So you say
what?
A person?
What?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. I mean, like I said, we talk about the whole,
okay,
the whole thing in a whole. I'm talking about. Yeah, you laugh, but I'm just saying. Cass is doing the wardrobes, the makeup. Cat, you got to go through, and it's a whole bunch of cats. But we cats just forget that.
But that's okay. They can be wherever they want to be. They can be wherever they want to be.
I'm not saying it's not okay, but what I'm saying is when these things is now coming out, people are like, ooh. Like, well, what does B always say? What do you always say? B's favorite saying. He got me saying that. Where there's smoke, there's fire. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I was kind of trying to say with Jigga. That's all I was trying to say with Jigga. That's exactly my point.
Well, like I said, I was never, let's be clear, I've never defended the cat, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know, the situation since this happened so many years ago and this happened, I would think the person would be, you know, come to forth and they bring it out, you know what I mean?
And the King meme is already out. You know who the King meme is? 50 talking about Jacob. We still having the Super Bowl. I'm like, oh my god. Oh,
you know he just don't get it. You know anybody can get it.
Stop.
Anybody can get it with 50.
Oh man, I said, oh, the King Troll is back. The King Troll is back.
He's got to be. He's got to be number one on the list, dude. Of the trolls, he's got to be. Who's a better troll?
Oh man. Oh man. I'm like, oh this. Oh man. Oh man.
Don't do nothing wrong.
I just scroll past that because I couldn't go.
Cold game.
Oh, it's cold game. It ain't safe out here. Go get your sweaters, ladies and gentlemen. It's cold game out here.
It's funny that you even bring up 50 because I was listening to the radio this morning and Big Boy was on the radio and he was like, yeah, man, I got an interview with 50. And he was like, yeah, we talking or something. And then he was like, man, he said, I was talking to 50 about, you know, some of the things that's happened in his life. And he was like, hey, man, he said, you really just be trolling people, huh? And he was like, what you mean? He said, yeah, like 2 years ago, Ja Rule had a concert and you bought out the first
bought all the tickets.
He said, you bought out the first 5 rows of the concert. He said, man, this has been going on for 30 years. He said, well, why you do that? He said, man, I wanted him really to reach the crowd. He said, man, he said, it's a new level of petty, dude. He said, I don't even know that cat did that. You know what I mean? He said,
him and KD on Twitter. Him and KD on Twitter, man.
Oh, okay.
Those two.
KD just like cussing people out, dude. He don't have nothing to do, just cuss people out on Twitter.
You say anything about KD, he gonna find you. He gonna find you.
Yeah.
He gonna find you, man.
He said, you said something about KD?
Oh man, it's all I'm saying is, you know, it's about that time. It's about that time when it's close to the end of the year, and you know whose song I'm waiting to hear towards the end of the year.
Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder. Oh boy, oh boy. They just keep giving to him, man. Just keep giving.
Uncle Murder,
to him.
He's working on this one. This little wrap up is about to be bad. Woo, he about to be on Cass' head this year.
I seen some. Matter of fact, I seen a couple memes the other day, man. I'm like, I couldn't even look at him. It was the Puffy one still don't stop, and they had one with Puffy and Jigga, man. I'm like, yo, it ain't safe out here, man. The internet is undefeated. You do anything, it's undefeated. Hey, this is what we need to talk about too, though. I forgot about this. Why, Dave? I consider you a techie, Dave. I consider you a techie. So, what is this, or should I say, how long did the FBI know that before they sent out the message? That's what I'm saying. Like, when did they finally come to the conclusion talking about, hey, encrypted texts use the third-party affiliates, meaning Signal and those other
WhatsApp,
Telegram. How big is this, Dave, that the FBI and government departments are like, yo, everybody, please heed to this? Isn't it? I mean, maybe it's not shocking you, but it's just crazy, right? Am I overthinking this?
Well, what message?
Huh?
You didn't hear about the message?
I didn't hear about the message.
Yeah.
What message? What message they send out?
The FBI said, "Hey, like don't if you want to be safe, don't text or call using your phone. Use those third-party entities.
Encrypted back and use WhatsApp, use Telegram,
use Signal.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Because I used to tease DeAndre, aka Bully. I used to tease him because, you know, all you Apple users think y'all is the greatest thing. And I'm still a droidy, you know what I mean? And he always be like, I'm not texting you to no droid. If you gonna text through Signal. He said, I'm anything, and he stuck with it. He don't text me through the phone. Only time he uses the phone for me is call, but texting and stuff through Signal. But no, the FBI and other agencies said that. Check it out. It probably when was it? When was it? Like last week or something like that? Maybe.
No, it was last Thursday.
Yeah, yeah. Like they said, even phone calls and texting. Yeah, use encrypted services.
Believe it. I mean, because we know those other apps. You know, they have a level of encryption that can't nobody get in.
Uh-huh.
And WhatsApp, they only keep stuff on there for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Whereas, like, you know, telephone people, they've been tapped forever, right? You know what I mean? Ma Bell, they got the same AT&T on the same lines from, you know what I mean? California Bell, been like back in the 20s.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, bro.
So basically, you're saying that they didn't upgrade their system, or they don't want to? It's too costly.
No, it's still. I'm just saying, some of it is still kind of going through some of them old pipes. That's why some of these companies like Sprint and all them, they buy all of this service from AT&T and they resell it. T-Mobile, all that. They lease a lot of these lines from, the big AT&T. Yeah, Verizon was like the first one that went off scope, but that's why they weren't able to talk and text at the same time, because they didn't have like that dual line that AT&T had. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Yeah. Got so you. I mean, there's a lot to go along with all this grandfather stuff. So yeah,
that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
And just
only the new web-based stuff got it.
Got you. Just reading off the article that C just sent us Forbes December 6th, saying that now even the FBI, the CISA, and the U.S. Cyber Defense Agency are warning Americans to use responsibly encrypted messaging and phone calls when and where they can. The backdrop is a Chinese hacking of USA networks that is reportedly ongoing and likely larger in scale than previously understood. Fully encrypted.
But that one for us though. You ain't got nothing secret that you sending across your text message in the phone, man.
No
you know what I mean?
But
yeah, you know what I mean? That's for government officials and all that. You know what I'm saying?
So that's a whistleblower for the government officials then?
Yeah, you know what I mean? They weren't even allowed to even use iPhones, you know what I mean?
They was on BlackBerry for those
time.
You know what I mean?
So That ain't got nothing to do with us. But a lot of the cats, they use FaceTime audio for Apple. You know what I mean? And instead of a FaceTime video call just to make a phone call, because that is something that can't be tapped either. So I don't know what I don't know what y'all use on the Android side to make a video call, but I'm pretty sure you got an audio version of that too that you can use instead of the video call, and that's something you can use in place of just a regular phone call. So that's another little trick way.
So what you say is FaceTime audio?
Yeah, if you got like your MacBook or something like that, you want to FaceTime somebody, you can call them just doing a FaceTime audio call instead of a video call.
Got you.
Yep. And got that same level of stuff can't be tapped.
Got you. Yeah, it's yeah, it's interesting, man, because I was just, obviously, I listen and watch Roland Martin. He had his techie girl up on there explaining all this too, and they're also saying like, yo, and I'm sure people have been getting that warning too. You go overseas, just leave your phone here. Get a new phone. Don't even bring your phone overseas. Just get another phone and use that for overseas, because they tap it in. They tap it in, or you can easily get hacked. Either or.
Yeah, I don't know about hack, but you got to click on something to get hacked. You know what I mean? They got to send you something, you got to accept it, type thing. But a whole new phone, that's wild.
Yeah. I guess less headaches, right? You know what I mean? When you think about it, something happens. Hey, when I get back home, the phone's cool. You know what I'm saying? The phone cool. I mean, definitely cool. Well, hey, fellas, we had an hour 15. Hey, I think this is good start for a new year, and all our the B-Side podcast fans, thank you for sticking with us. We're going to have some bigger and better things in the year 2025, no question. We're going to get back on this horse.
Yeah, we're going to have about 5 shows in 2025.
That's the Black Republican coming out, Dave, right now.
Like I said.
No.
Instead of 4, we're going to have 5.
Whatsoever confidence in us. No whatsoever confidence in the brothers and the black man of this world. Crazy. Now, the brother is from Chicago. A brother founded and named after a brother. Chicago founded. Look at it. Where's the black love? They say black love is black wealth. Black love is black wealth. Before we get up out of here, let me see here. Anything closing remarks or stays before we get up out of here? We start with you, C-Nice. Closing words.
All right. Closing words is people. Keep doing what you're doing. Batten down the hatches. January's coming. It's about to be a whirlwind of shit going on. The other thing I want to tell you, Muddy Waters 2 is on its way. And if you know,
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
You know. If you know, you know. The RED man is back.
No doubt. GP, what's happening?
What up, man? Bring in the new back, bruh. We had a show without In the New and knock it off.
Oh!
How does that work?
Yes, we gotta bring it back. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, on some of the fan favorites.
I know. We're gonna bring that back. Make a long story short, since we've been off so long, they erased everything. They're like, here's the new plan. It's like, so we're gonna leave it at that. But hey, we had to give y'all a little sample of us getting back together and getting back to it. My fault. Oops, okay, my fault.
Yeah, and also, people, do not support anybody, including celebrities, if you don't think they would sit down and eat dinner with you if they walk by. Do not. You are the reason why they are where they are, and if you don't think that you can get the same level of respect that you give them, don't support them. That goes for anybody else too.
You're right.
Sound like you listening to Eric Sermon.
You're right. You're right.
Sermon said, if they don't budge, you just hit them in the face. That's how they made that. Yeah, that's what Eric Sermon said. He said, man, if they don't talk to you, just hit them in the face.
There it is. Well, hey, my last words is, yo, my man, SKYZOO, got a new album banging. Keep me company. Oh, man, fire.
Yeah.
Wordplay is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Voice is greater than ever, even after he had the Miles Davis throat surgery. Stronger than ever. My man, SKYZOO. Man, get my man Skylar a new project. He will never disappoint. Always when his projects is like a cinematography. It's like a movie written on pure white vinyl. Canvas, that is, a white canvas. But anyway, hey.
Don't forget Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre tomorrow, right? Or is it Friday?
Tomorrow or midnight?
Is it tomorrow Friday? Tomorrow midnight.
There it is. And then speaking of Snoop Dogg, shout out to my CSU football team. We're going to the Snoop Dogg. What is that? The Arizona Bowl, whatever the case may be, Phoenix Bowl. Anyway, it's sponsored by Snoop Dogg. Shout out to my CSU Rams. Yeah, Snoop Dogg got a bowl game in his sponsored it. But anyway, until next time, thanks for tuning in. Before we always say, till next time, peace, 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 peace.